Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Brook Lopez is out there with Markkanen. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Knocked away. In the corner, it's Levine. Porter, no luck. The pass to the bulldozer. Here's the floater, and the shot is good. The Bulldozers got the first points up on the board tonight here for Seattle. Levine kicks to Markkanen. Here's Dunn. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's the bulldozer. Nice D from Levine. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Golden State. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the dunk by Lopez.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Here's Goose. Dunn covering. O'Neal passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Markkanen. A nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you.
Goodness.
Wow.
Wow.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
O'Neal inside. Lopez is there. It's good. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Man, and I think Seattle, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Dunn dishes to Lopez. That shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Porter looking it over. Unloads from 13. Here's Markkanen. A beautiful reverse layup. Markkanen's got 6.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Here's O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That's good from O'Neal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the whistle blows, it's going to be on Goose. That is his first foul of the game. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And so here is Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, now you're going to have to tone down the level of aggressiveness on the defensive end. That's his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Bodyguards checked in for Seattle. Free comes in for Goose. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chicago. Here's Dunn. Sweet little floater. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Captain Clutch passes to O'Neal. Here's the bodyguard, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Free against Dunn. Over in the corner, Portis. From outside, off the mark. Seattle leading by 3. Passes it to the Bulldozer. And another basket for Seattle.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Dunn against Free. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's good from long range. Markkanen's got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's the Bulldozer, guarded by Levine. The Bulldozer passes to Free. Here's the bodyguard. That one wide left.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Now here's Valentine, guarded closely. Poked loose. Here's Markkanen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Free passes to the bodyguard. 1:56 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Portis. Outside, Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Takes the 3. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's the Bulldozer. Guarded by Levine. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the bodyguard. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. And Chicago also making a switch. Okafor is checked in for Markkanen. Portis, it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Count it. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Rose. Here's the bodyguard. Count it from 12. The bodyguard's got 6. Here's Dunn. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Portis kicks to Dunn. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Rose against Dunn. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Bucket is good. Bulls trail by 4. And the pass to Levine. Outside Portis. Levine wide open. Again, Chicago.
You simply have to account for him on the perimeter no matter what. Levine with a beautiful catch and shoot.
The bodyguard passes to Free. Shoots it up. Misses the chippy right there. Will return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Porter. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Valentine in at the 2. LaVine finds Porter. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Valentine. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Seattle leading by 4. From 17 feet out. Count that one. He's got his first points of the game.
Well, everything starts with a great pass, right? That's really pretty.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Pass to the bodyguard. Lopez over to help. Here's the bodyguard. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
It's stolen by G. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Stops. Pops. Valentine grabs the board. Bulls trail by 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Free. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Goose, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. And Free, no good on that one. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Z's checked in for Seattle. Chicago calls timeout. The bodyguard really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And Seattle making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Here is Porter. To the inside. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Goose has got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Porter passes to Lopez. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, took the bump there, powered through it. Go ahead, Mr. Lopez, I see you.
Here's the bodyguard. The offensive rebound. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Lopez outside. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
To the left side wing. Here's the bodyguard. Lopez covering. Here's Porzingis. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lowry Marketing comes in for Robin Lopez. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
Inside, stolen by Markkanen. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
How about that second gear displayed by Chris Dunn on that drive? Caps it off with a brutal throwdown.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Rose kicks to Porzingis. Here's the bodyguard. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's a 12-point Seattle lead. Now the Bulls with it. Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Rose. Valentine passes to Lopez. Free throw line jump shot. Seattle grabs the miss.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
And Garnett, that's good.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Some changes for Seattle. O'Neal's checked in for the bodyguard. Captain Clutch comes in for Porzingis, and it's the Bulldozer in for Rose. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Portis is checked in. To the middle, here's Lopez. They can't stop the run with that one.
Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Now here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. From deep. No good that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. Inside. Here's Garnett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
O'Neal against Lopez. Back to Dunn. Kicks it to Valentine. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Drills it from outside. The Bulldozers got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Marking in against Garnett. Valentine wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. Valentine's got 5 points so far.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here is Dunn. 6 points for him. Lopez left side. Seattle grabs the miss. Captain Clutch's got his 4th rebound in this one. The second effort, and he lays it up and in. Captain Clutch's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Seattle ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. Very nice. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, what's your take?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at the bodyguard in this one. He's been everywhere.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Goose. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with O'Neal. And there's Captain Clutch, and it's the Bulldozer in at the 2 spot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Levine. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Pass to Goose. Here's Captain Clutch. Lopez covering. Right side, Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Dunn. Again, Chicago.
Well, Chris Dunn, remarkably comfortable in the mid-range. You get him the ball in that spot, he'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Porzingis. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Now, here's Dunn. Defense is right there. He kicks to Markkanen. On the wing, Porter. Beyond the arc. And Lauri Markkanen with the 3. Markkanen's got 12 points in the game.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
Here's the bulldozer. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
G's checked in for O'Neal. And Chicago also making a switch. Okafor's checked in. And here are the Bulls now. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Tipped away. Here's Goose. Drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
On the wing, Levine. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Captain Clutch's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Markkanen kicks to Okafor. On the wing, Porter. Here's Levine. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Seattle. To the paint. Stolen by Markkanen. Now the pass to Porter. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. To the middle. It's stolen. G passes to Goose from 18 feet away. Here's G. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Dunn attacking. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Bodyguards checked in for Seattle. Free comes in for Goose. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Porter got a hand on it. They get it back.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wasted no time on that one. The Bodyguards got 18 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Valentine dishes to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
You know, that's good hands on display from Lopez right there, getting it up and down from inside.
To the wing on the left. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Valentine. Free defending. Left side, Levine. Drains the 19-footer. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Here's G, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Levine kicks to Valentine. Back to Levine. Passes to Porter. The shot comes out. Seattle goes the other way with it.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Got that one up quick. 20 points for the bodyguard.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Porter, no luck.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Takes the 13-footer. They get it again. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way-in. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. A different look for Seattle. O'Neal's checked in for G. Patterson comes in for Captain Clutch. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for the Bulldozer. Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Payne comes in for Porter. Here's Free. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Bulls with it. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Payne finds Lopez. Outside Portis. Clock at 6. Pass to Levine. Over Rose. Levine can't hit. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Valentine. Free defending. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Payne in the post. He's covered by Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valentine. An easy 2 points on the layup. Valentine's got 7.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's the bodyguard. Offline with the baseline jumper. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The feed now to Levine, and he gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
You know, he clearly made adjustments at halftime. Smooth offense right now.
The pass to the bodyguard. The shot. He squares up and sinks it. The bodyguard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
And so it's Seattle, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
Get it back, guys. Get it back, okay? Let's start it down here. Don't give him anything easy, guys, okay? Here we go. Take control of this game. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't think that's what he wanted, but he's optimistic. You can tell, Greg, that his team can get back in it.
I mean, they can. They've got to follow the game plan from this point on.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Portis, also Brook Lopez out there, and it's Kilpatrick in at the shooting guard position. With the shot, Garnett grabs the board. And it's Seattle with the ball. Passes it to the bodyguard. Kicks it to Garnett. Down low, Lopez with the steal. Kilpatrick passes to Payne. Doris, last year the NBA signed a deal to broadcast G League games on the internet channel Twitch.
Well, you know Adam Silver is always looking at new methods for broadcasting this great league and the G League. And I think we live in an era of an increasingly digital world. The next generation views their platforms in non-traditional, non-linear fashion. So to me, this is really smart decision making.
I know you're a big Twitch watcher yourself. You subscribe, and like me, you love the G League.
I'm always twitching.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Kilpatrick. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
Well, you have to appreciate the tenacity of Lopez. This guy viciously exploiting the defense on that drive. Nice.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Seattle. Porzingis is coming in for the bodyguard. And Iverson's subbed in for free. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jaron Grant, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And that one's good, Iverson.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Kilpatrick. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. But one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible. Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Garnett inside. Working on Portis, and Garnett misses.
Oh, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Grant with the ball. Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved across the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
The pass to Kilpatrick. And here's Holiday. Over in the corner, Portis. Back to Holiday. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. G's checked in for Seattle. Chicago also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez, and Okafor subbed in for Bobby Portis. Just 3 to shoot. Grant, that's good.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
AI in the post. Rose kicks to Iverson. That 3 off the mark. Poked away. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. And Seattle making a change here. Freeze checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Porter's checked in for Justin Holiday. Rose against Grant. Porter. That one drops for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Garnett. And another basket for Seattle.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Lopez finds Grant. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer.
Yes.
And it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Passes it to Porter. Back to Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Grant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Garnett the pass to G. From 13, and good that time.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Seattle.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the bodyguard.
Boy, what a security blanket this guy has been on the offensive end. He made sure they didn't suffer any cold spells. And anytime the offense started to get stagnant, they could get him the basketball, and he'd get them in the right position.
Garnett against Okafor. Pass to Kilpatrick. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Okafor. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Kilpatrick. On the wing, Porter. And there's the pass to Kilpatrick. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.